Hello, everyone, and welcome to Flow Space 101 Science Flow. Today we are starting Lesson 1 in our Work and Energy unit. Our topic today is work, potential energy, and kinetic energy. Have you ever pushed something, lifted something, or ridden a roller coaster? If you have, then you have already seen work and energy in action. Today, we will learn what work means in science, what energy is, and how potential energy and kinetic energy are different. Let's get started. Let's begin with a warm-up question. Look at this picture. Is holding a heavy book work? What do you think? The boy is using his muscles. The book is heavy, but the book is not moving. So, is this work in science? Think about it carefully. We will find the answer in today's lesson. In everyday life, we often say things like, homework is hard work, or, cleaning my room is work. But in science, work has a special meaning. Work is done when a force moves an object a distance. Let's say that again together. Work is done when a force moves an object a distance. So, in science, work is not just about trying hard. It means using a push or a pull to move something. Now let's go back to our question. What is the difference between holding a book and lifting a book? On the left, the child is holding a book still. There is force, yes. But there is no movement. So this is not work in science. On the right, the child is lifting the book up. There is force, and the book moves. That means this is work. So here is the big idea. Force plus no movement means not work. Force plus movement means work. In science, using force is not enough. The object must move. Let's practice. In science, work happens only when two things are true. First, a force is used. Second, the object moves. Pushing a box is work. Pulling a wagon is work. Lifting a backpack is work. But holding a heavy book still is not work. Pushing a wall that does not move is not work. Sitting and thinking is not work. So remember, if the object does not move, it is not work in science. Now let's learn about energy. Energy is the ability to do work. That means energy helps things move and change. We need energy to run. We need energy to lift things. A battery stores energy. A light uses energy. Our bodies use energy too. So when you move, play, jump, or lift something, you are using energy. Let's say it together. Energy is the ability to do work. Now let's talk about potential energy. Potential energy is stored energy. Stored energy means energy that is ready to be used. Look at the roller coaster at the top of the hill. It is high up. It is ready to move. That means it has potential energy. The higher it is, the more potential energy it has. A stretched bow also has potential energy. A stretched spring has potential energy too. So remember, potential energy is stored energy. Next is kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. Motion means movement. So when something is moving, it has kinetic energy. Look at the roller coaster moving down the track. It is moving fast. That means it has kinetic energy. A rolling ball has kinetic energy. A running child has kinetic energy. So here is the key idea. Moving objects have kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is energy of motion. Now let's compare potential energy and kinetic energy. Potential energy is stored energy. It is ready to move, but it is not moving yet. Kinetic energy is moving energy. It is energy of motion. So if a roller coaster is at the top of the track, it has potential energy. If the roller coaster is moving down the track, it has kinetic energy. Potential energy is stored. Kinetic energy is moving. And very often, potential energy can change into kinetic energy. Let's look closely at the roller coaster. First, going up, the roller coaster gains potential energy. It is getting higher and higher. Second, going down, gravity pulls the roller coaster down. As it moves, potential energy changes into kinetic energy. Third, slowing down, the brakes and friction slow the roller coaster down. So the roller coaster shows us something very important. Energy can change. Potential energy can change into kinetic energy. That is why roller coasters are such a great example of work and energy. Now it's time for a quick check. Let's see what you learned. Question 1. Is holding a box still work? Is the answer yes or no? Pause and think. The answer is no, because the object does not move. Question 2. What kind of energy is stored energy? Potential energy or kinetic energy? Pause and think. The answer is potential energy. Question 3. What kind of energy does a moving bike have? Potential energy or kinetic energy? Pause and think. The answer is kinetic energy. Question 4. What happens when a roller coaster goes down? A. It gains potential energy. B. It loses all its energy. C. Potential energy changes to kinetic energy. Pause and think. The correct answer is C. Great job. Let's review what we learned today. Work happens when a force moves an object a distance. Energy is the ability to do work. Potential energy is stored energy. Kinetic energy is energy of motion. And potential energy can change into kinetic energy. Excellent work today, scientists. Thank you for learning with Flow Space 101 Science Flow. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next Science Flow lesson. Bye, everyone.